so today starts off at Barbridge, the 48-hour moorings there. So then there's a short stretch northwest to Barbridge Junction, and at Barbridge Junction I will turn right and go onto the Middlewich Arm, which is really nice. There's a short stretch there, and then a short run to Chomston Lock. I think it's pronounced Chomston. I'm still not 100% sure. Who cares? Let's be honest. Venetian Marina is just after Chomston Lock. So pass through Chomston Lock, hopefully no queues or anything. Fairly early start, so it should be okay. And then a little bit further on, perhaps a mile or so, I'm not sure, Minshall Lock. And they're the only two locks of the day. Once that's done, it's basically a straightforward cruise past Aqueduct Marina, straightforward cruise all the way up towards Middlewich, and it's really nice, really scenic stretch of canal. Loads of mooring spots and loads of isolated mooring spots as well. And I remember that's where I moored last time I was in this vicinity, about a year and a half or so ago. What I'm looking to do is I'm looking to stop in this, somewhere in this stretch here, because I want to go and visit this town to the northwest, which is Winsford. We're off. We are off from Barbridge, which is all of this. It's say all of this tiny little village. It's a place you always come back to, Barbridge, or through. Lothian, look at that. What an unusual name, Lothian. Or Lothian, is it? No, it's Lothian, isn't it? Lovely boat. Oh, look at that comfy seat in the back. That's some of that. Never covers another person's seat. If the Bible doesn't say it, it probably should. Morning. There is a boat coming down. Well, there's always going to be a boat coming. This weekend is the start of the Easter holidays, so we were always going to get traffic. Morning. Morning. It's funny, people do appreciate you going slowly. I think they notice when you're doing it. Like I'm definitely doing it now. Anyway, you know, nice waves, polite smiles and everything, so I can't have been going too mental. So I'm off towards Middlewich. I'm going to stop short of Middlewich. Cunning plan, honestly. I would have been a military genius. The planning just is, it's Jedi. This is Jedi you're watching here. Middlewich like sort of has bugger all. It looks nice, and it's a nice canal junction there. It's not that fantastic for facilities. Winsford, sort of close by, a few miles away, has got much more going on. I mean, it's got a branch of McDonald's, but that, before you judge me, that's not the reason. I may try it, although I've been disappointed. I've been repeatedly disappointed the last few times. I feel like a drug addict who knows it's not good for me, but just always goes back for that one last hit, you know what I mean? And Amazon pickup points, which Middlewich seems to be lacking, and I need a part for the bilge pump I'm going to fit. I'll go into that. That's a whole thing in itself, the second bilge pump saga. There's a man walking behind me. I need to stop gesticulating. I'm doing all the things. He won't know that you're the camera. Not you, what, you know what I mean. Hey, this is it. I'm coming up to Barbridge Junction, Canal Junction, close to Barbridge Village, and I have a right turn to get onto the Middlewich Arm. And about a mile in, I think, is Venetian Marina. So I'm going to give it a blast. going to try and bring the boat. Do you know what? That's looking good. I hate to say it. You know, pride before the crash and all that. I'm just going to skip that front bank. I've not gone into reverse yet. I'm just going to miss it. Oh my God, that was sensational. I feel like I should be getting a round of applause. This is Barbridge Marina. The one I want Venetian is a bit further up. I think this is a smaller operation. I don't think they have a chandlery. Oh, they do. Oh wow, I could have popped in there. This lock is the second most busy lock on the entire system. Chonston Lock, but it's spelled, I found out, but I even looked it up, it's spelled Cholmondeley in that crazy aristocratic, well, people think it's just a place name, isn't it? It's not aristocratic. So it's Chonston. Where was I? I do like that Viking 32. I think these are a great option. If you ever have to go GRP, that Viking 32 not a bad option. I would be, that's what I would be looking at. The bloke is still walking behind me. Hopefully now he's cottoned on that, like I'm talking to a camera. It's that way. Morning. I'm talking to a camera here, mate, so don't I mean, you can see me talking to myself, I'm talking to that. Yeah, well, you know, get a decent conversation, you know. Sort of, yeah. It's only a tiny one. Just kind of friends and family. Yeah. So I'm not famous, you know. There's what? No. I didn't catch his last remark. So I just did some sound of acknowledgement, like, you know, whatever. I did some vague sound of acknowledgement, which I got used to doing when I was living in Newcastle, especially when I first moved there. I couldn't make head or tail of it. So I got into this thing of like smiling blankly, probably, or just making vague noises. That's well, yeah, you know, just to indicate as if I'd understood on it, because it gets a bit much constantly going, but what? It comes back to bite a few times, because they'll then say, yeah, I told you a few minutes ago, you know. You'll go, oh really? Your dog had 5 heads, you know. Well, dog had 5 heads, my lord. These are the perils of conversation with people with kind of minority accents, and I'm saying this as a, you know, person with a recognisably Liverpudlian accent, by the way. So, you know, I live in a glass house, don't I? Let's be honest about it. Having told the gentleman, you know, about my tiny YouTube channel, is quite liberating actually, because I feel like I can raise my voice and project. I could perform Richard III if I knew it. So time check, 10 o'clock. I think we left at like 9:30, I don't know. Only had time for one coffee. No coffee on me now. I haven't even got a brew, because I was that keen to get to this bloody lock, with it being the start of the Easter holidays and seeing all the boats. I thought if there's ever a day where this lock's going to have a queue, it'll be Sunday at the start of the Easter holidays. It's, you know, it's guaranteed. And I just don't fancy asking about. The queues are great and you get talking to people, so it's not, but I'm a Grinch, do you know what I mean? I'm like a boating Grinch. One of my duties, one of my duties when I stop, is to make a thermo cup. It's not a flask, a thermo cup full of coffee. Okay, so quick side view here. The lock cannot be far now. So quick side view of this lovely sort of flat but very nice countryside. I think we're officially in Cheshire now, which kind of makes me officially less popular. I found, I don't want to be sort of awkward about it, but I have found that people with a recognisably kind of Liverpudlian accent are not as popular in some of the posher parts of Cheshire. It's no biggie. It's not like they go round stabbing you with pitchforks or anything. So hopefully I'll get through the loch without too much of a queue, because as nice as it is to have a chat with the other boaters, especially the hire boaters, you know, kids, families, they're great, they're absolutely lovely. It's really nice to hear children's voices, you know, on the towpath. It makes a nice change from these sort of the greybeards. He's sorting his coal out. Wise chap. I wonder if I should get more. So I've got 6 20kg bags and it's the start of April. I get through about 2 of those in a week. Morning! You thinking you're going to need a bit more, yeah? With the weather? I mean, I've got 6. I'm wondering now, is that enough? Will that see you through, you know? Time will tell. Morning, folks. I'm not going too fast, guys, am I? Seems it feels okay, you know. Right. So another bridge navigated there. Bridge number 4 on the Middlewich Arm. With no drama. This Australian thing, this no drama, the terrible Australian is replacing my terrible Cockney, and it's all got to stop. I can only apologise to, you know, genuine Australian people and genuine Cockney people. But I always assume it's like everybody talks like Ray Winston. You slag. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what, right? I'd love to sort of be a Cockney just to say that. You know the way they say it to their criminals or people who grass them up, just for the sake of saying you slag, but like actually properly do it. That would be worth being Cockney for. Among the other many manifest benefits, of course. Just Bedorius. Lovely name, no idea what the hell it means. I need to slow down actually, I'm just going a little bit faster than I should. There's a trad style boat. Those ancient canal engines, you know, Listers, and God knows one of them. And there's one on the fuel boat, and do you know something? A Listers I don't like. I know what it's like, ding 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 ding. It's like a few people banging on a steel plate with hammers. But there are others which do sound genuinely nice, like the idea that an engine sounds nice, sounds a bit mental, but these things really do. They're kind of a put sound. It's much more gentle, but it's not an unpleasant sound. It's actually a pleasant sound, I have to say. Right, so I'm approaching a lock, right? There seem to be people, so hard to tell. I don't know what's going on. There may be a queue already. I'm sailing towards it thinking, oh yeah, we're great. And there may be a big queue. Oh, there is a boat going in. I think there's a boat moving into... Right, okay. So there may already be a queue. Morning. Can I ask, are there many people coming up the lock? Fantastic, thank you. Right, so no queue yet. So my cunning plan, what I fancifully imagine is a cunning plan, is looking good for once, and is a grey boat, and I think he's on the lock landing. Are you going in? Going in? Yeah, he's waiting for the lock. Right. Morning.
Morning. I didn't understand what your signal was.
I was just... Do you know when I first saw you? I thought you were moored.
I was?
Well, moored to stay.
Oh no. Well, we stayed last night.
Moored.
To say that, we were on the Grand Union and the lady in front of us was really upset.
Really?
There was about 5 of them waiting in a line. They got in, they'd opened the gates. The first one was just getting himself to go, and a guy came right up, straight in.
I'd have dragged him out.
Well,
No,
they said, oh, you jumped in queue. He said, so what?
Honestly, I'd have got the others together, just dragged him out.
Well, there'd have been repercussions if I'd have been there and all.
Yeah?
Well, you're not working today. No, I'm just bored of it. Well, at least they've got a reason to
I'm going to make a brew.
Hey,
I'm going to make a brew. Shout me if anything happens.
right.
Anything exciting.
Oh, right, okay, I'll be going in a minute, I think. Because there's no one coming up.
Oh, okay.
No, these are pretty well.
Yeah, you're coming up, are you? Yeah? Ah, there you go, yeah. You just come in. Well, this is my thing, and I was down at Barbridge, and I was thinking, with it being the start of the Easter thing, I know this one gets a bit busy, so I thought maybe earlier rather than later would be the thing, you know. Are you going far today? You're doing the second? Ah, right, so you've got to go through the second lock to get to Aqueduct, haven't you? Yeah. I'll move up a bit. So that's 2 sugars or 1 sugar? You know, thinking about it, might make sense to go and help, mightn't it? Not much of a spectator sport, this. Give it some bread, Captain. Morning. Yeah, not too bad. Just taking the boat for a walk.